The day has arrived. We are driving the van into Manhattan. Hey there, we're Krystal and Eric, corporate remote workers, Airbnb photographers, and now full-time van lifers. We like traveling off the beaten path and finding hidden gems along the way. If you like that too, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. And come along with us today as we post a video every day for our first 30 days in the van. Let's go! Woo! It's before 6 o'clock. We had to get an early start. And we're probably still gonna sit in traffic for a really long time.
I'm gonna regret saying this, but it's looking okay right now.
It really does.
In hour 18.
I'm shocked. I was like really looking for it to be like, yep, you blew it, buddy. 3 to 4 hours starting right now. At least it doesn't say that. Maybe it is that. But I would figure Google will give me a heads up. They're so good about it typically.
To be clear, we don't need to be in the Upper East Side until 10:30 for a doctor appointment of mine, but we hate sitting in traffic so bad that we are leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning just to get there and not sit in 3 hours of traffic, because we'd rather drive around the city for 4 hours than sit in traffic for 4 hours. 495. Okay, 4 trucks.
Easy to remember. That way you don't ever run into an overpass.
Yeah.
We are in New York City. We got off of Long Island without even stopping. This is our first traffic of the whole morning.
We did it.
We drove the length of the Long Island Expressway. Fine. It was made out to be the craziest thing that you could ever do, the world's biggest parking lot, and we just left early and we flew right off, and we took a particularly conservative route due to the height restrictions and everything. Like, we were like, this is the main roads, let's do it. And here we are, New York City, a bunch of hours early.
How excited are you now to sit and drive around Manhattan for 4 hours?
So we lived here for about a month for your surgery, and I scoped out the spots ahead of time, so I feel very comfortable for now, fingers crossed, about where to like post up. And I'm gonna sit here in the captain's chair, like on my phone or something, for the whole time. I'm not gonna like be hanging out. Like,
just
I'm gonna be like,
ready
yeah,
for
like,
someone to ask you to move.
Oh no, I'm waiting. I've been here for like 30 seconds. Can you give me a break, please?
How was that?
It was nothing really. I can't believe it. We never even really. There was one little accident. We got slowed down for 5 minutes. It was nothing.
Also, we came through Harlem down into like this Upper West Side area. We did have to go off course a couple times because the GPS wanted us to go away that said no trucks, and our clearance is pretty good. Like, we're much better than a normal truck, but we just didn't want to take any risks. If it says no trucks, we're not going to do it, because the last thing we want to do is have to like somehow turn around in New York City. I don't know.
No, thank you.
Not going to be a thing. So we're actually here. We have 3 hours to waste now.
I love it. I feel very happy with the way this went. I thought it was going to be very, very different, and maybe getting over to New Jersey will, but for now, huge weight off my shoulders for half the day. Let's go! What just happened?
So I was nervous that someone was coming up to knock on the window.
Me too.
To be like, you need to get the heck out of here.
No.
No. Just some public indecency. He took a piss on our van. I'm sitting right here by the window, and it was right. I was like, this is not good.
He was right here. He was right here. He was less than 3 feet from the both of us. And I'm like, you can't say anything because we're not supposed to be here either.
And honestly, these windows are so tinted. Like, there's no way that he could have seen us in here. But we feel like we're in a fishbowl because we see everything totally clearly. Like, too clearly, if you know what I'm trying to say. I was just like, oh no, don't make any sudden movements or noise, just look away.
Only in New York.
First successful camp out in New York City.
I loved it.
Completed. Yeah.
It was very, very relaxing for me. I feel like for the first time we didn't stand out in a way that is like, everyone's calling attention to this converted van. Nobody cared at all that we were here.
No, they actually needed us here because I don't know where all these men would have peed if we weren't here.
Oh my God, Krystal has gone into her appointment. I'm having a nice time editing. And then look, literally 6 inches from me, second pee guy. Exactly. That made us super, super stealthy. We're so stealthy that 2 men peed on our door.
We need to go get a car wash ASAP. But off to our second location in the city because I'm on to doctor appointment number 2, and now we are going to the east side, Upper East Side.
That's right. So we're driving directly across Manhattan. It's been good so far. Let's see local Manhattan traffic, how that holds up with the van.
Let's go.
This day could not be going any more different than what I expected. I am absolutely loving driving in New York City. I knew that I loved driving in New York City in my car. For a vehicle of this size, I didn't think that it would translate. I thought I'd be nervous and boxed in. That is not the case at all. This is even better. I love it so much. I know I must be the exception and not the rule, but man, don't let anybody freak you out. If you like driving, like I love driving, you could love driving a van in New York City too. Me and him, we're sharing this lane, me and this guy. You can just ride side by side in the same lane in New York. It's fun, everybody's sharing. That's what's going on. Alright, see you guys. All right, so we are successfully and safely back in New Jersey. End to end, driving to, through, and from New York City was not only much better than I expected, it was actually fun. Would do it again, would choose to do it again. I might be crazy, but I love driving in New York City in the van.
He's definitely crazy. If this subject matter is interesting at all to you, then make sure you subscribe right now. We're going to have another video posted specifically on the routes that you can take as a hire rig in New York City. Because when we looked for all of these resources, there was not one-stop shop that gave us all the information we needed. So we're going to create that for you, and hopefully that will be a good resource if you too are planning a trip into New York City or through New York City to Brooklyn or Long Island.
So stay tuned for that. Like this video, subscribe for more. We got tons of van life stuff coming.
Woo!
We'll see you there. And in New York City, driving the streets, baby!
What in the world is going on there? It's just full of dirt.
That's what it feels like after you get back from the beach in the van.